बाकी दोस्त
হ্যালো হ্যালো শোনা যায় ভাইয়া শোনা যায়
Respected owners, fellow organizers, and all the viewers watching on stream. Welcome to the auction for Ignite Cup Season 3. This is Adin Kashfi, your auctioneer for today. Alongside me, I have Rudramani Dayan and Ayman Chaudhary to conduct today's proceedings. Sparkit was founded roughly 6 years back with the vision of giving individual care to its students. To this day, we religiously follow our motto, by the students, for the students. Ignite Cup is exactly 1 year and 2 days old today. I remember the first time Tosifha told me about this plan. It was supposed to be a very small tournament, an excuse for a get-together between the former and current students of Sparkit. Little did we know, just over a year later, this small tournament will grow on to become such a big force that we have to hire such a space to host our auction with numerous more people viewing our stream. With that, I would like to wish all the best to all the owners. Some of you will go home grinning from ear to ear. But what I've learned from the past 2 seasons is that winning in auction does not guarantee winning in the field. I hope your players can touch, pass, and ignite. May the best team win. And finally, let the bidding begin. Before I start the auction, I'd like to go through the rules just one last time to refresh all the owners' memories. First of all, there are 6 teams in total and 54 players, so each team will have 9 players. There are 4 girls out of the 54 players, so there is no limit. You can opt to buy no girl at all. You can opt to buy multiple girls as well. No player in the auction will remain unsold. They may be unsold initially, however, the unsold players will be auctioned once again until they are found a team. Each bid will start at 100 BDT for every single player. The bids will increase for 50 taka per bid up to 500. After 500, the bids will increase for 100 taka per player. The maximum budget for each team is 5,000 and you're required to buy 9 players with that money. Invalid bids are penalized to -1 up to -3 points in the group stages. So invalid bids can be in multiple ways. It can be you have already bought 9 players, but you are still bidding. That will be counted as one invalid bid. You have crossed your maximum limit. For example, you have only 600 taka left, but you are still bidding for 700 taka for one player. That will be counted as one invalid bid. So that will have a negative impact. And lastly,
what was the other rule? Invalid bid? Invalid bid তো 3টা রুল ছিল 3টা রুল ছিল না ইনভ্যালিড বিডের
Oh, and lastly, the bidder cannot be changed while the bidding of one player is going on. I will be asking the name of the bidder before the auction starts. The bidder can be changed during the auction, but the bidder cannot be changed while the auction of one single player is going on. Once that player is sold for the next players, the bidder can be changed. All right? Each team will have one designated bidder, but that can be changed. There will be 3 counts for one player. Once the gavel is hit, no more bids will be counted. All right? Yeah, I hope that just concludes all the rules. So, team 1, Las Montanas, could the bidder please rise? Thank you. Team 2, Electo, could the bidder please rise? Thank you. Team 3, Nova Strikers, could the bidder please rise? Thank you. Team 4, the Ace, could the bidder please rise? Thank you. Team 5, Mavericks, could the bidder please rise? Thank you. Team 6, RTK, could the bidder please rise? Thank you. Are there any questions from the 6 teams' owners? Seeing none, I think we can move on to the auction. All right, let the bidding start. Season 3, auction starts with the first player. Can we have it on the screen? Muhammad Dan Anwar, top scorer of Season 2, runner-up in the last season, 8 goals in total, the former captain of VIT Under-19. Are there any bids? Starting at 100, Las Montanas. Lower Strikers 150, RTK 200. Mavericks 250, Nova Strikers 300. Las Montanas 350, RTK 400. Mavericks 450, Nova Strikers 500. Montanas 600, RTK 700. Nova Strikers 800. Montanas 900, RTK 1000. Nova Strikers 1100. RTK 1200. 1200 going once. Nova Strikers 1300. RTK going 1400. Nova Strikers going 1500. 1500 going once. Electro 1600. RTK 1700. 1700 going once. Nova Strikers 1800. 1800 going once. Electro 1900. The highest bid in the history of Ignite Cup. Electro 1900 going once. Electro 1900 going twice. Electro 1900. Nova Strikers 2000. For the first time in the history of Ignite Cup, a player has reached the 2000 mark. Nova Strikers 2000 going once. Nova Strikers 2000 going twice. Nova Strikers 2000 going thrice. Sold to Nova Strikers.
Position mid.
The next player, Ibrahim Ilahi, goalkeeper. Champion in season 1, runner-up in season 2, the only player who is featured in both the finals. Along with, best goalkeeper in season 1. Any bids for Ibrahim? Las Montanas 100. Ace 150, RTK 200. Ace 250. Las Montanas 300. Ace 350. RTK 400. Montanas 450. 450 going once for Montanas. 450 going twice for Montanas. Electro 500. RTK 600. 600 for Ibrahim Ilahi going once. Montanas 700. 700 going once. 700 going twice. 700. 800 for RTK. 800 going once. 800 going twice. 800 going thrice. Sold to RTK.
Done? You can continue.
The third player in the list, Sheikh Fahad. Sold for base price 100 in season 1, 450 in season 2, runner-up in the first season. Any bids for Sheikh Fahad? 100 by Ace, 150 by RTK, 200 by Mavericks, 250 by Ace, 300 by RTK, 350 by Mavericks, 350, 400 by RTK, 400 going once. 450 by Ace, 500 by RTK, 500 going once, 500 going twice, 500 going thrice, sold to RTK.
RTK. Mid.
The fourth player, Bhuya Mohammad Sadid. First Ignite Cup, no experience, only vibes. Any bids for Bhuya Mohammad Sadid? Are there any bids? 100 from Electo. Are there any further bids? Are there any further bids? 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to Electo. Alright, the next player, Samit Sanjit, captain in season 1, runner-up, champion in season 1. Are there any bids for Sanjit? 100 for Montanas, 150 for Nova Strikers, 200 for RTK, 250 for Montanas, 300 for Mavericks, 350 for Ace, 400 for Nova Strikers, 450 for Las Montanas, 500 for RTK, 600 from Ace, 600 from Ace, 700 from RTK, 800 from Montanas, 800 from Ace, apologies, 900 from RTK, 900 from RTK. Are there any further bids? 900 going once. Come on, Sanjit is a better player than that. 1,000 from Electo. 1,000 from Electo. 1,000 going once. 1,000 going twice. 1,100 from RTK. 1,100 from RTK. 1,100 going once. 1,100 going twice. 1,200 from Electo. Nice. 1,200 from Electo. 1,200 going once. 1,200 going twice. 1,300 from RTK. 1,300 going once. 1,300 going twice. 1,300 going thrice. Sold.
RTK. 1,300. 1,300? RTK.
সঞ্জিতের আগে কে ছিল? সঞ্জিত আগে ফাহাদ ছিল।
শেখ ফাহাদ। শেখ ফাহাদ 500। কয়টা প্লেয়ার খুলছে টোটাল? 3 আর 4 কয়টা প্লেয়ার পাঁচটা তো।
আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ ওইটা ইয়ার সঞ্জিতের আগে আরেকটা প্লেয়ার ছিল, এটা কি?
আনসোল্ড। ওনারা
না সোল ছিল তো।
অ্যালেক্টো কাউকে কিনে নেই? দায়ু কিনে অ্যালেক্টো কিনছে?
না অ্যালেক্টো কিনে নেই। অ্যালেক্টো কে কিনছে?
ভুইয়া মোহাম্মদ সাদিক। আচ্ছা 100
কত? 1,000 100 পজিশন কি? পজিশন কি?
সঞ্জিত পজিশন ডিফেন্ডার।
All right, the next player, the first female player of this auction, Mahzabin Islam Sneha. Season 1 runner-up. All right, any bids for Mahzabin Islam Sneha? Mahzabin Islam Sneha, one of the best players in BIT. Season 1 runner-up. Mahzabin Sneha going once. Sneha going twice. Nova Strikers 100. 100 going once. 100, 150 for Mavericks. 150 going once, 200 for Nova Strikers, 250 from Montanas. 250 going once, 250 going twice, 300 from Nova Strikers, 300 going once, 300 going twice, 300 going thrice, sold to Nova Strikers.
পজিশন লাগবে না তো পরে।
All right, up next, the man to my right, Rudra Mahadi Daihan. His first experience in Ignite Cup. Any bids for Rudra? Las Montanas, 100. 150 for Ace. 200 for Mavericks. 250 for Montanas. 300 for Mavericks. 350 for Montanas. 400 from Ace. 400 from Ace. Any further bids? 400 going once. 450 from Montanas. 450 going once. 450 going twice. 450 going thrice. Sold to Montanas.
রুদ্র মন্টানাস।
All right, up next, Shoaib Haq played one season, sold for 700. Runner-up in the last season. Any bids for Shoaib? Any bids for Shoaib, guys? 100 from Mavericks. Shoaib 100 going to Mavericks. 100 going once. 150 from Montanas. 200 from Ace. 200 for Ace. 200 going once. 250 from Mavericks. 300 from Electo. 350 from Ace. 400 from Mavericks. 400 from Mavericks. 400 going once. 400 going twice. 450 from Electo. Las Montanas, do you have a bid? 450 from Electo. That is the current bid. Ace 500. 600 for Las Montanas. 600 for Las Montanas. 600 going once. 600 going twice. 600 going thrice. Sold to Las Montanas. Ready? Done? Right, up next, the current MVP of Ignite Cup, Tausif Khan. Tausif has the highest amount of money spent on him, with a cumulative 3,300 spent in the 2 seasons. And that is only possible because I'm not playing this time, because I had 3,600. All right, bidding for Tausif Khan. 100 from Nova Strikers, 150 from Montanas, 200 from RTK, 250 from Electo, 300 from Mavericks, 350 from Ace, 400 from Nova Strikers. The current bid is 400, 450 from RTK, 500 from Mavericks, 600 from Ace, 700 from Montanas, 800 from RTK, 900 from Electo, 1,000 from Ace, 1,000 from Ace, 1,100 from Electo, 1,200 from Montanas, 1,300 from Electo, 1,300 from Electo, 1,400 for Ace, 1,400 from Ace. Any further bids? 1,400 going once, 1,500 from Montanas. Any further bids? He was sold for more price in both the previous seasons. 1,600 from Ace. 1,600 going once. 1,600 going twice. 1,700 Electo. Yes, that's exactly what he was sold last season. 1,700 from Electo. 1,700 going once. 1,700 going twice. 1,800 from Ace. 1,800 from Ace. 1,800 going once. 1,900 from Electo. 1,900 going once. 1,900 going twice. 2,000 from Ace. 2,000 from Ace. One further bid and he'd break the record. 2,000 going once. 2,000 going twice. 2,000 going thrice. Sold to Ace.
Back up to the board.
Back up, back. Arekta আছে
Back up.
আরেকটা আছে আরেকটা আছে
Tausif Khan, can you please bring the other gavel?
The other guy.
Electro কিনছেন
Sorry, Ace. কত? 2.
Yes.
Thank you, brother.
All right, the next player, it's Tasin Alom. Not Tasin Alom Samir, but only Tasin Alom. His first experience in Ignite Cup, experience International and Brown Munde. Any bids for Tasin Alom? Any bids for Tasin Alom? Tasin Alom. Bid from RTK at 100, Nova Strikers 150, Mavericks 200, 250 from Nova. Any further bids for Tasin? 300 from Mavericks, 300 from Mavericks, 350 from Nova, 350 from Nova, 400 for Mavericks. Any further bids from this side? 400 for Mavericks, 400 going once, 450 from Montanas, 500 from Mavericks, 500 from Mavericks, 500 going once, 500 going twice, 500 going thrice, Sold to Mavericks. Up 500. All right, the next player, Osaim Abdullah, the current best defender of Ignite Cup. Woo! Champion in season 2. He has scored a combined 5 goals in 2 seasons. That's a lot for a defender. All right. That's Shuru. Any bidding for Osaim? 100 from Montanas, 150 from Mavericks, 200 from RTK, 250 from Electro, 300 from Mavericks, 350 from Montanas, 400 from Mavericks. Any further bids? 450 from Electro, 500 from RTK, 550 from 600 from Mavericks, 600 from Mavericks. Any further bids? 600 going once. 700 for RTK. 700 for RTK. Are there any further bids? 700 going once. 700 going twice. 800 from Ace. 800 from Ace. 800 going once. 800 going twice. 800 going thrice. Sold to Ace. All right, the next player is A.M. Tahmidur Rahman. His first Ignite Cup. Any bids for A.M. Tahmidur Rahman? Any bids for A.M. Tahmidur Rahman? All right, saying no further bids. Tahmidur Rahman going once. Electro 100 for Tahmidur Rahman. Any further bids for Tahmid? 100 for Electro. 100 going once. 100 going twice. 150 from Ace. 150 going once, 150, 200 from Electro, 200 from Electro, 200 going once, 200 going twice, 200 going thrice, sold to Electro. All right, the next player, Aryan Khaled Orko. Champion in season 1. One of the best players in that team, I remember. Played both seasons. Any bids for Orko? 100 from Nova. Any further bids? 100 for Nova. 100, 150 from Mavericks. 200 for Nova, 250 from Mavericks. Any further bids? 300, 300 for Nova. 350 for Mavericks. 350 for Mavericks, 400 for Electro. 400 for Electro. 400 going once. 450 from Montanas. 500 for Nova. 500 for Nova. 500 going once. 500 going twice. 600 for Montanas. 600 going once. 600 going twice. 700 from Ace. 700 going once. 700. 800 from Montanas. 800 going once. 800 going twice. 800 going thrice. Sold for 800. Done? All right, up next might be the best player of this season, if not the best player of this entire history of Ignite Cup. The current captain of Sunbeams, Wadi Rahman. Has a combined 8 goals in 2 seasons. Top scorer in season 1, champion in season 2. Any bids for Wadi? 100 from Montanas, 150 from Mavericks, 200 from Ace, 250 for RTK, 300 from Montanas, 350 from Nova, 400 from Ace, 450 from RTK, 500 from Montana, 600 from Nova, 700 from RTK, 700 for RTK, 800 from Electro, 800 for Electro, 800 for Electro, 800 going once, 900 from Ace. Do you have a bid, sir? 1,000 from Montanas, 1,000 going once, 1100 from Electo. 1100 from Electo. 1100 going once. 1100 going twice. 1200 from RTK. 1200 going once. 1300 from Electo. 1300 going once. 1400 from Ace. 1400 going once. 1500 from Electo. 1500 going once. 1500 going twice. 1500 going thrice. Sold to Electo. The next player is Ashwin Abrar, the makeshift goalkeeper in season 2. 0 goals, 0 assists, no awards. Yeah, my favorite player. Any beats for Ashwin? 100 from Mavericks, 150 from Nova. 200 from Mavericks, 250 from Ace. 300 for Nova. 300 going once. 300 going twice. 350 from Montanas. 400 for Nova. 400 going once. 400 going twice. 450 from Montanas. 450 going once. 500 from Nova. 500 going once. 600 from Montanas. 600 going once. 700 from Nova. 700 going once. 800 from Montanas. 800 from Montanas. 800 going once. 800 going twice. 900 from Nova. 900 going once. 900 going twice. 900 going thrice. Sold.
কেমন দেখো তো বিটে সমস্যা হয়েছে নাকি
না না আমি জাস্ট দেখতেছি ম্যাক্সিমাম ভ্যালিড ওটা ফিট করতে হবে এত
হ্যাঁ
রাইট কোশ্চেন ছিল ওটা স্ট্রাইকার যে 1000 পয়েন্ট সো দে স্টিল হ্যাভ টু বাই ওয়াট
না না সমস্যা নাই ম্যাক্সিমাম বিটটা তুমি যদি চেক করো ওটা ক্রস করে ফেলবে ইনভ্যালিড
ওকে
কত কিনছে এখন 900
ম্যানহ্যান্ড
তোর এইটা ক্রস করলে কিছু এর আগে বলবি
The next player is the second female player of the auction, Tasfia Musa Jinisa. Season 1 champion and Season 1 MVP as well. Any bids for Jinisa? 100 from Mavericks, 150 from Montanas, 200 from RTK, 250 from Montanas. Any further bids? 250 from Montanas, 250 going once, 250 going twice, 250 going thrice. Sold to Montanas.
250 তোর শুন ভাই আমি তো নিজে তো মরে যাব
The next player is Mirza Mihila Bamin. Played both seasons, sold at base price. However, he was a champion in season 2. Any bids for Mihilab? Any bids for Mihilab? Mihilab, guys, any bids? Mihilab going once. Mihilab RTK, Mihilab for 100. Any further bids? 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to RTK. The next player is Anaf Morshed Sami. Played 1 season, sold for 450 Dhaka. Any bids for Sami? Any bids for Sami? 100 from Ace. 100 from ace. 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to ace. The next player is Kazi Yusha, current defender in BIT. Played one season, champion the last season. Any bits for Yusha? Any bits for Yusha? Seeing no bids, Yusha going once. 100 from Mavericks. Any further bids for Yusha? Yush 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to Mavericks. Up next, the man to my left, Ayman Zulkarnain Chaudhary. In 2 seasons, he has conceded only 14 goals. Only 1 and 4. He has played 9 games, kept 1 clean sheet. All right. Any bids for Ayman? 100 from Mavericks. 100 for Mavericks. 150 from Electo. 200 for Mavericks. 200 for Mavericks. Any further bids? 250 from Electo. 300 for Mavericks. 350 from RTK. 400 for Mavericks. 450 from Electo. 500 for Mavericks. Are there any further bids? 500 for Mavericks. 500 going once. 500 going twice. 500 going thrice. Sold to Mavericks. Up next, Ahmed Rubayaf Hassan. First experience in Ignite Cup. His experience, he was runner-up in BIP 2023. Any bids for Rubayaf? Any bids for Rubayaf? 100 from Electo. 100 from Electo. 100 from Electo. 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to Electo. All right, up next, the former defender for BIT, the most expensive player last year, Rakibul Hassan Rizvi. Any bids for Rakib? Any bids for Rakib? Are there any bids for Rakib? 100 from Ace, 150 from Nova, 200 from RTK, 250 from Ace, 300 from Mavericks, 350 from Ace, 400 from Nova, 450 from Mavericks, 500 from Ace, 600 from Mavericks, 600 from Mavericks. Are there any further bids? 700 from Electo, 800 from Mavericks, 900 from Ace. Any further bids? 1,000 from Mavericks, 1,100 from Electo, 1,200 from Mavericks, 1,200 going once, 1,200 going twice, 1,300 from Las Montanas, 1,400 from Mavericks, 1,400 going once, 1,400 going twice, 1,500 from Las Montanas, 1,500 going once, 1,500 going twice, 1,500 going thrice. Sold to Las Montanas. Done? Done? Right, up next, Muqtadir Hassan Rafi. Played 1 season, runner-up in that. His experience, Rafi khelte pare na, khali bhua achievement diye rakhse. Yeah, we saw that last season, we know. Oh. All right, any bids for Rafi? Any bids for Rafi, current runner-up of Ignite Cup? Any bids for Rafi? Seeing no bids, Rafi going once, Rafi going twice, Rafi going thrice, unsold. His experience just got through, man. Up next, Kazi Mahi Murtuza, his first experience of Ignite Cup. Experience NA. Any bids for Mahi? Any bids for Mahi? Seeing no bids, Mahi going once, Mahi going twice, Mahi going thrice, unsold. Alright, up next, Muhammad Mashnoon, experience, BIFT and Ignite Cup. He has played 1 season and 1 assist. Any bids for Mashnoon? 100 from Mavericks, 150 from Nova. 200 from Mavericks, 250 from Ace, 300 from Mavericks, 350 from Nova, 400 from Ace, 400 from Ace, 400 going once, 450 from Mavericks, 450 going once, 450 going twice, 500 from Ace, 500 from Ace, 500 going once, 500 going twice, 500 going thrice, sold to Electro, or sold to Ace. Up next, Shadid Rahman, my favorite player, who won the Champions Trophy last year, and I still cry myself to sleep every day when I think about it. Played 2 seasons, 0 goals, 0 assists. Experienced Predators Cup, okay. Alright. Alright, any beats for Shadid? Any beats for Shadid? Come on guys, he's the current champion. Don't disrespect him like this. Any beats for Shadid? Shadid going once, Shadid going twice, Shadid going thrice. Unsold. I'll sleep better tonight.
Picture of the year.
Alright, up next, Idrak. He scored 1 goal but in his own net. However, he won the best defender in first season. Experience, best defender and runner-up Ignite Cup Season 1 is BIFT 24 runner-up, SSC 2019 and 2022. Any bids for Idrak? 100 from Alecto. Any further bids for Idrak? 100 from Alecto. 150 from RTK. 200 from Nova, 250 from Montanas. 300 from RTK. Any further bids? 300 going once. 350 from Alecto. 350 going once. 400 from RTK. 400 going once. 400 going twice. 450 from Electro. 450 going once. 450 going twice. 500 from RTK. 500 from RTK. 500 going once. 500 going twice. 500 going thrice. Sold to RTK.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Alright, up next, SM Omar Farooq Ruhan, current champion and current best goalkeeper. Sold for 100 Dhaka in both seasons. Any bids for Ruhan? Any bids for Ruhan? 100 from RTK, 150 from Montanas, 150 from Montanas. Any further bids? 150 going once, 200 from RTK. Any further bids? 250 from Montanas, 250 from Montanas. 250 going once, 300 from RTK, 300 from RTK. Any further bids? 300 going once, 300 going twice, 300 going thrice. Sold to RTK.
300.
300 না? Up next, the infamous player of Ignite Cup, the most experienced. The most experienced player of Ignite Cup. Look at him. He needed 6 lines to note down all his experience. 5 goals, 2 assists, 1900, the most expensive player in the season 1, the least expensive player in season 2. Any bids for the current champion striker? 100 for Nova Strikers. Any further bids for Yad Rahman? 150 from Ace. 200 for Nova Strikers. Any further bids? 250 from Ace. 250 going once. 300 for Nova Strikers. 300 going once. 300 going twice. 350 from Ace. 350 going once. 400 from Nova Strikers. 450 from Electo. Any further bids? 450 going once. 500 from Nova. 500 going once. 500 going twice. 500 going thrice. Sold to Nova Strikers. Up next, the cutest guy of Ignite Cup, my favorite student. 4 feet 5 inches. Abian Mojumdar. Any bids for Abian? Any bid for Abian? 100 from Electo. Any further bids for Abian? 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to his older brother, my bad.
Electo, yeah, Ayan. Abian.
Up next, Muhammad Shadid bin Mahbub, his first Ignite Cup, no experience. Any bids for Shadid bin Mahbub? Any bids for Shadid bin Mahbub? 100 from Montana, sir. You had a bid, right? 100 from Montanas. Any further bids? 100 for Montanas. 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to Montanas. Alright, up next, Ifaz Ahmed. Played last season, scored 1 goal. No awards, however. Any bids for Ifaz? 100 from Nova. 150 from RTK. 200 from Mavericks. 250 from Nova. 300 from Mavericks. 350 from RTK. 400 from Mavericks. 450 from Nova. 500 from RTK. 600 from Mavericks. 600 from Mavericks. 600 going once. 600 going twice. 600 going thrice. Sold to Mavericks.
হ্যাঁ 600 ওর সাথে মিলাই
Alright, next up, Sheikh Arib Haq. No experience, only vibes. First Ignite Cup. Any bid for Arib? Any bid for Arib? Seeing no bids. Arib going once. Arib going twice. Arib going thrice. Unsold. Up next, Ruhan Samin. His experience, Season 3 MVP. Yeah, beautiful picture, Ruhan. I wish that was me. Instead of you, beside Sheikh Farhan. Or any bids for Ruhan? 100 from Mavericks, 150 from Nova. 200 from Mavericks. 200 for Mavericks. 200 going once. 250 from Electo. 300 from Nova. 350 from Mavericks, 400 from Electro, 450 from Montanas, 500 from Nova, 600 from Electro, 700 from Mavericks, 700 from Mavericks,
yes.
700 going once, 800 from Electro, 800 going once, 800 going twice, 900 from Mavericks, 1000 from Ace, 1100 from Electro, 1100 from Electro, 1100 going once, 1100 going twice, 1100 going thrice, sold to Electro. আয়ান তুমি কি তোমার ব্যাচের কারণে ছাড়া কিনবা না? Up next, Yasin Al Azad, experienced FC Wizards, magician in the field. Alright, any bids for Yasin? 100 from Mavericks. 100 for Mavericks. Any further bids for Yasin? 100 going once. 150 from RTK. 200 from Mavericks. 250 from Montanas. 300 for Mavericks. 300 for Mavericks. 300 going once. 350 from Montanas. 400 for Mavericks. 400 for Mavericks. 400 going once. 400 going twice. 400 going thrice. Sold to Mavericks.
দেওয়ান ব্রেক হবে নাকি চলতেছে? মানে একটু প্রাইস চেক দিব কাউকে ওনারদের? নো প্রাইস চেক দিয়ে থাকবে।
Up next, Shardar Rana of Tazwar. He scored 8 goals in the recently concluded BIT Interclass tournament. Played one season, however, no goals and no assists. Any bids for Tazwar? Any bids for Tazwar? 100 from Nova, 150 from RTK, 200 for Montanas, 250 for Nova, 300 for RTK, 350 from Nova. Any further bids? 400 from Ace, 450 from RTK, 500 from Montana, 600 for Nova, 600 for Nova, 600 for Nova, 700 from Ace, 700 for Tazwar for Ace, 700 going once, 700 going twice, 700 going thrice, sold to Ace. Up next, the current BIT Girls Under-19 captain and the MVP of Season 2, Shomi Ghosh. Any bids for Shomi, starting at 100? Do I see any bid? 100 from Nova Strikers. Any further bid for Shomi Ghosh? Shomi Ghosh, any further bid? 100 going once, 100 going twice, 100 going thrice, sold to Nova Strikers. Shahryar Morshad Zarif, defender, however, scored 1 goal in the last season. Any bids for Shahryar? Any bids for Shahryar Morshad Zarif? Seeing no bids, Shahryar Morshad Zarif, or 100 from RTK. 100 from RTK. Any further bids? 100 going once, 150 from Electro, 200 from Mavericks, 200 going once, 250 from Electro, 300 from Mavericks, 300 from Mavericks, 350 from RTK, 400 from Mavericks, 400 from Mavericks. Current bid is with Mavericks, 400. Any further bids? 400 going once. 450 from Montanas, 450 from Montanas. Are there any further bids? 500 from Mavericks, 500 from Mavericks, 500 going once, 500 going twice, 500 going thrice, sold to Mavericks. Up next, Abrar Arif, defender. Season 2 runner-up. Any bids for Abrar? Any bids for Abrar? Seeing no bids. Abrar Arif going once. Abrar Arif going twice. Abrar Arif going thrice. Unsold. Bye, Jam. Haq Mohammad Zayed, one of the few players to have featured in both the finals of 2 seasons. Any bids for Zayed? Current champion Zayed. Any bids for Zayed? Do I see any bids for Zayed? Seeing no bids. Zayed going once. Zayed going twice. Zayed going thrice. Surprisingly unsold. Up next, Qazi Adiyat Kabir, Season 1 champion, Season 1 MVP, 4 goals in 2 seasons. Any bids for Adiyat? Nova Strikers starts the bid with 100. Any further bids with Adiyat? Any further bids? Electo 150, 200 from Nova Strikers, 250 from Electo, 250, 300 from Nova Strikers,
কত
900 max.
350 from Electro, 350 from Electro, 350 going once, 400 from Nova Strikers, 400 from Nova Strikers, 450 from Electro, 450 going once, 450 going twice, 500 from Montanas. Do you have a bid, ma'am? 500 from Montanas, that is the current bid. 500 going once to Montanas, 500 going twice, 600 from Electo,
লেক্টর কত
600 from Electo, 600 going once, 700 from Montanas, 700 going once, 700 going twice, 700 to Montanas, 700 going once, 700 going twice, 700 thrice, sold to Montanas. Simultaneous bidding হলে যার নাম আগে আসবে ওরটা।
Just to let you know, last month was 500 maximum দিতে পারবে, Nova Strikers 900 দিতে পারবে, Electro
লেক্টর অনেক বাকি আছে
এখন RTK 1300 পাবে, Mavericks 22
ওরা তো কম দামি প্লেয়ার দিয়েছে যে
আর Ace 600. So this three are the most tightest. ওরা তিনজন ঠিক আছে, ওকে
ভালো প্লেয়ার থেকে বাকি নেই
Exactly.
ও ওরা হাতকে কিনবে কে আজমাই
Alright, up next, Ajmainul Islam. No experience in Ignite Cup. He has only played friendlies. Any bids for Ajmainul Islam? Any bids for Ajmainul Islam? Any bids for Ajmainul Islam? Seeing no bids, Ajmain going once, Ajmain going twice, Ajmain going thrice, unsold. Ali Hassan Chaudhary, the next one. First appearance at Ignite Cup. His experience, Bangladesh under-16 pioneer inter-schools. I don't know what that means. Alright, any bids for Ali? 100 from Mavericks, 150 from Nova, 200 from RTK, 250 from Mavericks. Current bid is with Mavericks at 250. Any further bids? 300 from Montanas, 350 from Mavericks, 400 from Nova Strikers, 450 from Mavericks, 500 from Ace, 600 from Mavericks, 600 from Mavericks. Any further bids? 700 from Nova, 700 from Nova, 700 going once, 800 from Electo, 800 from Electo, 800 going once, 900 from Mavericks, 900 going once, 900 going once, 1,000 from Electo, 1,000 from Electo. Any further bids? Ali is definitely a better player than 1,000. 1,000 going once to Electo, 1,000 going twice, 1,000 going thrice, sold to Electo.
1000 can be.
It's because nobody knows.
এখন ওদের টাইটেলস 800 কিন্তু
ওদের প্লেয়ার আর দুইটা দিতে দরকার হতে পারে
Up next, Asfar Shams. Asfar Shams played 2 seasons, did nothing. Any beats for Asfar Shams? Any beats for Asfar Shams? 100 from Electo. 150 from Nova Strikers. 150 from Nova Strikers. Any further bids? Any further bids for Asfar Shams? 150 from Nova Strikers. 150 going once. 150 going twice. 150 going thrice. Sold to Nova Strikers for 150. And with that, we will have a short break for some refreshments. See you in a while.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
এনায়েত তোর ভাই গ্রুপে বারবার লিখতেছিল ওই যে লুকিং গ্রুপ এই গ্রুপে আমার ছবিটা এই যে আমি তো সারপ্রাইজ
দুটো টিস্যু লাগলে নিস।
এগুলো নিয়ে যাবে না কেউ
আর নিয়ে যাবে একদম আচ্ছা ওইটাই এসে নিয়ে যাবে
ভাইয়া
এই এটা
হ্যালো Kettle calling the pot black.
বাদ সাইড চাপ
মাইকে বলো স্টার্টিং ইন 2 মিনিট
জারেফ এই পয়লা তো প্লেস সরিয়া যাইতে জাস্ট ইয়া ম্যাভরিকের ইয়াতে দুইজন আছে
এটা সাইডে না
We will be starting in exactly 2 minutes. All the players who are not owners are requested to be at the back. Sheikh Farhan, Tamzid, people who are not owners, you're requested to be at the back. Thank you.
ভাইয়া স্ট্রিম আবার শুরু হবে না প্লেটটা নিয়ে যাব
Start in 30 seconds.
এখানে
মাইকের ফেসটা তোমার দিকে ঘুরো।
Ready?
Bro, he is very good. Very good.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the second half of the auction. All owners are requested to please settle down. We'll be restarting our auction in a while. Owners of Ace, you're requested to settle down.
শুরু করবো
Up next, the next player is Rahat Shayed. Played 2 seasons, scored 4 goals and 2 assists. Champion in season 1. Any beats for Rahat? 100 from Montanas, 150 from Electo, 200 from RTK, 250 from Montanos. 300 from Mavericks. Any further bids? 350 from RTK. 350 from RTK. 400 from Mavericks. 400 from Mavericks. 450 from Montanas. 500 from Mavericks. Any further bids? 600 from RTK. 700 from Mavericks. 700 from Mavericks. 800 from RTK. 800 from RTK. 900 from Mavericks. 900 from Mavericks. 900 going once. 1000 from RTK. 1100 from Mavericks. 1100 from Mavericks. 1100 going once. 1200 from RTK. 1200 from RTK. 1200 going once. 1300 from Mavericks. 1300 going once. 1300 going twice. 1300 going thrice. Mavericks sold to Mavericks. Rajshahid. And up next, Zarif Tamit Ahmed missed the season 2 because of injury. Played 1 season. In 5 games, he scored 2 goals, 2 assists. Runner-up in the season. Any bids for Zarif? Just fresh off the injury. 100 from Nova. 150 from RTK. 200 from Mavericks. 250 from Nova. 300 from RTK. 350 from Mavericks. Any further bids? 350 from Mavericks. 400 from RTK. 450 from Mavericks. 500 from Montanas. 500 from Montanas. 600 from RTK. 600 going once. 600 going twice. 600 going thrice. Sold to RTK. I like this. Right. Up next, Hassan Mohammad Aryan.
Nah, bhai.
I don't know what he's praying for actually.
Praying for the doubles.
Played 1 season, 1 goal and 1 assist. Any bids for Aryan? Any bids for Aryan? 100 from Ace, 150 from Electo, 200 from Mavericks. Any further bids from Aryan? 250 from Electo. 300 for Mavericks. 350 for Electo. 350 for Electo. 400 for Mavericks. 450 from Ace. Current bid is Ace. 500 Mavericks. 500 for Mavericks. 500 going once. 500, 600 for Electo.
Koto?
600 for Electo, 700 for Mavericks. 700 going once. 700 going twice. 700 going thrice. Sold to Mavericks.
Mavericks is a good team. Mavericks is a good team.
Crazy.
Tasreer Saraf Neil. Not Neil. Neil. South Breeze Intra Futsal Tournament. SFX Inter Football. What? Inter Football Tournament. Any bids for Neil? Any bids for Neil?
Bro got.
Seeing no bids. Neil going once. 100 from Electo. Any further bids? 150 from Mavericks. 150 going once. 150 going twice. 150 going thrice. Sold to Mavericks.
They're sold out.
Kara.
Mavericks. Mavericks completely done. Player নাম কি ছিল?
Mavericks, you have bought 9 players already.
না এখন মাত্র হইলো।
হ্যাঁ?
মাত্র হইলো 9 players নাম।
হ্যাঁ।
হ্যাঁ, just
And with this buy, you have completed your player quota. Up next, Irfan Afif played 1 season. Couldn't really have an impact. Any bid for Irfan? Any bid for Irfan? Seeing no bids. Seeing no bids. Irfan going once. Irfan going twice.
সোল্ডের নাম কি
100 from Electo. 100 from Electo. 100 from Electo. 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to Electo.
Done?
Yeah.
Nova Strikers
Up next, Ayadul Hassan, grade 9 BIT. First experience in Ignite Cup. Any bids for Ayanul Hassan? Any bids? Seeing none. Ayanul going once. Ayanul going twice. Ayanul going thrice. Unsold.
Unsold.
Picture, right?
What is this Snapchat edit, man? Mohammad Ajmal Abid, experienced school's main team player. Guys, mind it, he's not a sub player. He's a main team player. Played many inter-class tournaments. First time Ignite Cup. Any bids for Ajmal? Any bids for Ajmal? Any bids for Ajmal? 100 from Ace. 100 from Ace. 150 from Electo. 150 from Electo. Any further bids? Any further bids? 150 from Electo going once. 200 from Ace. 200, 250 from Electo. 250 from Electo. 250 going once. 250 going twice. 300 from Ace. 300 going once. 350 from Electo. 350 going once. 350 going twice. 400 from Ace. 400 going once. 450 from Electo. 450 going once. 450 going twice. 450 going thrice. Sold to Electo.
ওদেরও নয়টা শেষ
হ্যাঁ তাহলে শেষ এটা
And with that, Electo, you have also finished buying your player quota. This was your 9th player. So the remaining 4 teams will be bidding for the next remaining players. Up next, SK Tahmid Ahmed. Played one season. Technically, he didn't play because he didn't show up. So, any bid for SK Tahmid? Any bid for SK Tahmid? Seeing no bids, SK Tahmid, 100 from Ace. 100 from Ace. Any further bid? 100 going once. 100 going twice. 150 from Nova Strikers. 150 from Nova Strikers. 150 going once. 150 going twice. 150 going thrice. Sold to Nova Strikers. Up next, the current under-16 captain of BIT played one season of Ignite Cup, scored one very vital goal against my team, I remember. Sharir Ali Turjo, any bid? 100 from Nova Strikers. 100 from Nova Strikers. 150 from Ace. 200 from RTK. 250 from Nova. 300 from Ace. 350 from Nova. 400 from RTK. 400 for RTK. 400 going once. 400 going twice. 450 from Montanas. 450 from Montanas. 500 for RTK. 500 going once. 600 for Nova. 700 for RTK. 700 for RTK. 800 from Ace.
ভ্যালিড ইনভ্যালিড ইনভ্যালিড হয়নি হয়নি ভ্যালিড হয়নি ম্যাক্সিমাম ভ্যালিড 600 ইয়া হয়েছে
We have an invalid bid.
ইনভ্যালিড এইস এইস ইনভ্যালিড
আর্টিকের কাছে 700 ছিল, দ্যাট ওয়াজ দ্য লাস্ট ভ্যালিড বিড। পরে এস উঠাইছে, আমি 800 ধরছি। ওকে, এসের ম্যাক্স, এসের টাকা বাকি 600, ও 800 টাকার উঠাইছে।
মার্কাই তো মাইনাস তুই -1 রাখ।
Just letting everybody know, that was an invalid bid from Ace. There will be a penalty for this. Deduction of point in the group stage. The final decision will be informed later on. The current bid, the current last final valid bid was from RTK, a bid of 700. Do we have a further bid? Mavericks is done, Electro is done, and it's done. 700 going once, acha. 700 going twice, 700 going thrice, sold to RTK.
ওদের actual
ক্যাশ বাকি কত?
তো স্যার
200
Last player in the normal list, Tasin Alom Samir. He has scored 1 goal, however, in his own net. Any bid from Tasin Alom Samir. And he is so ashamed with that own goal, he doesn't even want to show his face. Just look at him. Hiding his face behind the mask. Any bid from Tasin Alom Samir? Any bid for Tasin Alom Samir? Seeing no bid. Tasin Alom Samir going once, Tasin Alom Samir going twice, Tasin Alom Samir going thrice, unsold.
unsold player.
Break. With that, we have exhausted the bidding of all the players out of the 54. We will have a 3-minute break. After the break, we will go on to have the bidding of all the unsold players once again.
এদিকে
এটা অফ
Get down, I wanna taste consumption. Eat faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep. close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
Have the bidding of the unsold players. There have been 9 unsold players so far. Can I have the slide of the first unsold player? Muqtadir Hassan Ar-Rafi. Any bids for Muqtadir Hassan Ar-Rafi? 100 from Montanas. Any further bid? 100 going once. 150 from Ace. 150 going once. 200 from Montanas. 200 going once. 250 from Ace. 250 going once. 300 from Montanas. 300 from Montanas. 300 going once. 300 going twice. 350 from Ace. 400 from Montanas. 400 going once. 400 going twice. 400. 450 from Ace. 450 going once. 450 going twice. 450 going thrice. Sold to Ace.
400 now?
450, 450.
450. Qazi Mahi Mortuza. Any bid for Qazi Mahi Mortuza? Any bid for Qazi Mahi Mortuza? Guys, this is the second round, so we do expect someone to bid. It is fine. Alright, are there any bids for Qazi Mahi Mortuza? Seeing none, Qazi Mahi Mortuza going once, going twice, going thrice, unsold. Shadid Rahman, current champion. Any bid for Shadid? Any bid for Shadid? Shadid Rahman going once. Shadid Rahman going twice. Shadid Rahman going thrice. Unsold. Sheikh Arib Haq. Sheikh Arib going once. Sheikh Arib going twice. Sheikh Arib going thrice. Unsold. Abrar Arif, current runner-up. Abrar. Any bids for Abrar, guys? Abrar going once. Abrar going twice. Abrar going thrice. Unsold. Alright, Hawk Mohammad Zaid, season 1 runner-up, season 2 champion. Any bids for Zaid? 100 from Montanas. 150 from Nova Strikers. 200 from RTK. 250 from Nova Strikers. 300 from Montanas. 350 from Nova Strikers. 400 from Montanas. 400 from Montanas. 450 from Nova Strikers. 500 from Montanas. 500 from Montanas. Are there any further bids? 500 from Montanas. 600 from Nova Strikers. Are there any further bid? Any further bid from Nova Strikers? 600 going once, 600 going twice, 600 going thrice. Sold to Nova Strikers. Ajmainul Islam, first time Ignite Cup. Any bid for Ajmain? 100 from Montanas. Are there any further bids? Any further bids? 100 going once, 100 going twice, 100 going thrice. Sold. Montanas. Ayanul Hassan, first Ignite Cup, no experience. Any bid for Ayanul? Any bid for Ayanul? Saying no bids. Ayanul Hassan going once, 100 from Ace. Any further bid? 100 going once, 100 going twice, 150 from RTK. 150 from RTK. Are there any further bids? 150 going once, 150 going twice, 150 going 200 from Ace. 200 going once, 200 going twice, 200 going thrice. Sold.
200 ace
Tasin Alam Samir. Any bids for Tasin? Any bids for Tasin? 100 from Las Montanas. Any further bids from Tasin Alam Samir? 100 going once. 100 going twice. 100 going thrice. Sold to Las Montanas.
টিম শেষ লাস্ট মন্টাস
Las Montanas, you have also bought 9 pairs.
নোভা বাকি নোভা
হ্যাঁ
আর্টিকে
আবার কয়টা সোল্ড হয়েছে কয়টা বাকি আর
এখন বাকি দুই
চারটা player। কার কার player বাকি?
আর্টিকে একটা এইচ দুইটা নোভা একটা
নোভা একটা
নোভা একটা
না
আর্টিকে একটা
আর্টিকে একটা
নোভা একটা
নোভা একটা এইচ দুইটা এইচের কত আছে মানে 250 টাকা আর এখানে 200 আর এখানে কত 300 অলরাইট this is the second round of auction for the unsold players. We will start off with Kazi Mahi Mortuza. Any bid for Kazi Mahi Mortuza?
গাইস স্পিড
Any bid for Kazi Mahi Mortuza? Any bid for Kazi Mahi Mortuzas? আনসোল্ড হইতেই থাকবে পরে এখনো 4টা বাকি আছে কার কার
এইচের দুইটা
এইচ দুইটা নোভা একটা আর্টিকে একটা যাইতে থাকবো আর এনি বিট ফর কাজী মাহি মুর্তুজা seeing none কাজী মাহি going once going twice going thrice sold unsold Shadid Rahman any bid for Shadid Rahman Nova Strikers for 100 any further bids for Shadid Rahman 150 from Ace 150 from Ace 200 from Nova Strikers are there any further bids 200 going once, 200 going twice, 200 going thrice, sold to Nova Strikers.
200 right
So basically Ace এর দুইটা বাকি আর্টিকে একটা
নোভা ডান
Ace দুইটা বাকি আর্টিকে একটা বাকি আর তিনটা প্লেয়ার বাকি Ace দুইটা আর্টিকে একটা Ace দুইটা আর্টিকে একটা নোভা ডান নোভা মাত্র শেষ হলো নোভা ইউ আর ডান Sheikh Arib Haq Any bids for Sheikh Arib Haq? Any bids for Sheikh Arib Haq? Seeing no bids. Sheikh Arib Haq going once, going twice, going thrice, unsold. Lottery na এখন? Lottery na? Lottery na এখন? এই রাউন্ড তো শেষ
না আবরার বাকি তো আর দুইটা আও
না আবরা আরিফ তো আগের বার হয়েছে মানে আনসোল্ড হয়েছে ও দুইবার আনসোল্ড হয়ে গেছে আবরা হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে বাই বাই অলরাইট আবরার আরিফ এনি বিড ফর আবরার আরিফ 100 from RTK any further bid from Abrar Arif any further bid for Abrar Arif seeing none Abrar Arif for 100 going once going twice, going thrice, sold to RTK. বাকি দুইটা
এইচ
there are 2 players left and Ace is the only team that is left to buy players and they still have to buy 2 more players so that rest 2 players Sheikh Arib Haq and Kazi Mahi Mortuza will not be auctioned. They are automatically taken to the Ace. So Kazi Mahi Mortuza and Sheikh Arib Haq are transferred to the Ace. And that concludes today's auction. Thank you, everybody. এবার মিলাবার
আর মিলে লাভ নেই 100
সবচেয়ে ইয়ে কার
এক্সপেন্সিভ
সবচেয়ে 4950 100 দিছস
100 হোক
474900 46
Let's do get